Hello guys, you're welcome back once more. So in this particular video guys, I'm going to show you exactly how to go about the cutting and sewing of these lovely circles on this particular dress, just the way it's looking. Mine is not very bold like the one on the dress, but I just want to show you how to go about it so that you can easily get creative and make yours whenever you want to apply. Remember to stay with me to the end of the video so that you see exactly all you need for this particular tutorial. And please, if you have not subscribed, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notification bell. And thanks to all of you that already subscribed. Thank you so much. And let's move into the video proper, guys. So guys, I'm going to be using these three different fabrics to make this. This particular one is going to be the major fabric, just like that is the background one, the background fabric. So now I'm going to be needing my pattern paper to cut this circle. It's necessary for you to use a pattern to get your circle actually. So now I'm going to fold this into four already, the way you see me do, fold it into four, and I'm going to get a 9 circle. Okay, just based on how wide I want my circle to look. So this is 2 by 2. I'm doing 2 on both sides. So that is how I'm going to do that. Mine, you can make 2.5, 2.3, just depending on how wide you want yours. Okay, and please don't forget to note that if you are going to be sewing the exact style on the inspiration we used for this particular tutorial, it's actually a mermaid cut, so that mermaid needs to be full, like make it to have this very full mermaid look, so that you have enough fullness, so that when you finish applying this particular circle on them, it will look just exactly the way it's on the picture. It will not be tight on your body and not looking attractive. So the mermaid should have some nice fullness so that it will be really attractive. So guys, now this is it. Now I have just like 4 by 4 after I open it up. So I'm going to place it on the actual fabric I'm using for this, assuming this is the black part, that is the black. Okay, now I'm going to place it just like this, and I'm going to pin it down just the way you see me do already. So this is the back side, that's why I marked it with S. This X I marked it with represent back. Remember, this is actually a lining. I'm just using it to showcase this for you. Okay, so I'm going to be using my chalk. I'm just going to chalk it out round like this. Then I'll go ahead and use my scissors and cut it out. So after I finish cutting it out, guys, you can see how lovely it's looking. I'm going to use this now and place on the other part and equally cut it out too. So just depending on how much you want yours, how many you want to make on your own, so that is what you're going to be cutting, how you want to get creative about yours. So that is what you're going to do. So this particular style, you can go ahead and apply it on any design. You can use it to make a sleeve. You can make a nice sleeve with it. You can make a dress. You can, whatever you want to do and apply, go ahead and apply it. You are definitely going to like the outcome. So you can even cut your circles to be smaller. It can be bigger. It can, however you want to. The whole idea of this video is so that you can know exactly how this kind of holes are being made on dresses, so that you can get creative. You can always do it yourself whenever you want to sew. So after cutting the circles for this particular one, this is how lovely it's looking. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the fabrics I'm going to use to turn it. So now I have this, my Ankara fabric is one, and the other normal white fabric, cotton fabric that I'm going to use. So I'm going to place it like this on the Ankara fabric, and I'm going to pin it down as well. So I'm just going to mark round how wide I want it to be. So after I finish pinning it down, the next thing I'm going to go ahead to do now is to measure out how wide I want it to be. Guys, please take note, I used 1.5 here. I just came up by 1.5. That's why my own circle after stitching has a very thin, like its thin is not wide enough. So you can use 2.5, you can use 3" for yours. I will advise you to use 3" actually, so that when you turn it in, you fold in the one you need to fold for the perfect work. You will be left with maybe 2", or you'll be left with 2" or 1.5 at the end. So that's why I would say 3" is good when making yours. You can use 3", you can use 2.5. So mine, I use 1.5 because this is just an experiment work. So go ahead and get creative while making yours. So if you want yours to also appear thin like mine, the way mine came out thin, you can as well go ahead and use 1.5 and just follow the direction. All you need to do is follow exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to cut this out now, cutting it out perfectly like this. So when you finish applying, do not forget that whatever 1.5 I used here is including the same together and everything. So that's the 1.5 I used here. So that's why I say when you are making yours, you can use 2.5 or 3". So I'm going to, after cutting it out, I place it on the other fabric, and I'm just going to go along and cut it like this again. So you can as well use the same method and cut as many fabrics as you want. That is depending on how many colors you want to combine. So just all you need to do is place it and repin it again, so that they will all hook together, and then you keep cutting. So this is it after I finish with this. Now I'm going to use my chalk and make a nice circle in the middle like this, because remember, the circle needs to meet each other, they need to be matched. So I'm going to make it just like this. So after I finish doing this, now go ahead and cut it out. I'm going to fold this like this. Very easy. You can use your scissors to actually fold it and cut out like this, or you can use a razor blade to make a deep cut on that part of the line where you can fix your scissors and you start cutting. Okay, so all you need is just to be able to fix your scissors and start cutting. So we cut out this circle here. And after I finish cutting it out, then go ahead and finalize. So this is how lovely it's looking already. We have our circle. So imagine I've cut like 5 or 6. You can see it's going to really look lovely. So at this particular juncture, guys, I don't want to I would like to remind you to not forget to like the video as you're enjoying it. Don't forget to comment, please, and equally share. And if you have not subscribed, please don't forget to do so, because that's the only support I seek from you. Please support me by hitting the subscribe button. So guys, I've placed this now, and I'm just going to stitch it on the middle. Please take note, I placed it the right side facing the back of the fabric, because we are going to fold it in. We are going to move it inward to the right side of the lining. I hope you understand. This side I'm pinning right now is the back of the fabric. That is the wrong side of my fabric. So that's the part you see me pinning. That is the side facing the camera now that you can see. Is the wrong side. So I'm going to sew this in by just 0.25 or 0.35. So now the next thing I'll do now is to take it inward. Okay, so I'm moving it into the right side of the fabric now. So this is the right side of the fabric. This is the wrong side of the fabric. Can you see? Hope you understand exactly what I did. So this is the wrong side. Now when I turn it like this, now I have the right side. Now I'm going to bring out the fabric now to appear on the right side as well. So the fabric I'm turning now right now inward is going to be on the right, so that at the end of the day you have right on top of right. So I hope you understand what I explained here. So if you notice, if you observe, you will notice that my fabric is a little bit, is not bold enough, it's not wide enough. That's because I didn't give room for enough wideness and all that. So that's why I advise, when you're making yours, remember to always add enough, so that you have enough to stitch it the first round stitching, and equally to hem it. So I'm going to use the hemming gum now. Guys, I'm not actually going to be doing this, but I'm just going to show you an experiment of what you are meant to do. And I'm going to place it like this, and I'll iron it all the way around. So on this particular part, you need to take your time. Please take your time, don't rush. This is the most important part of this style, or this technique, this sewing, because this is the actual style here. So you need to make sure that you take your time and iron it out perfectly to be smooth and well circled. Once you are through with that ironing, you are good to go. So on mine, I'm just going to go ahead and use my pins and just pin it down, patiently taking my time to fold it in. So which is normal thing you are supposed to do when you want to make yours. So you have to take your time and iron it through. So you fold it with the hemming gum inward and make sure it appears really looking round and perfect. Then after that, you will top stitch on top of it. So you are just going to be top stitching at the edge. So this particular edge you see me pin. So now guys, this is me after I finish pinning it, and this is just the outcome. Please don't pay attention to some of the roughness you see. It's because I didn't really iron and all that. I just have to go with direct work, just showing you what you need to know about it. So please, once you iron it, everything will come out smooth and clean. So that is just it. And please, if you have enjoyed this video so far, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please don't forget to support me by hitting the subscribe button and turning on notification bell for more updates. Thanks very much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.